Some places are remembered through silence, but Zamboanga announces itself through color. Long before people heard the language of these shores, they first saw its colors approaching from the sea. The Vinta became more than a boat. It became identity carried by wind. A moving reflection of the people who built their lives beside water. Across generations, the sea continued shaping daily life here. Fishermen still leave before sunrise. Children still grow beside the coast, and the wind still pushes the same sails their ancestors once followed across these waters. In many parts of the country, the ocean is seen only as scenery. But here, the sea remains part of everyday survival. It feeds communities. It guides movement between islands. It carries memory from one shoreline to another. And even now, long after modern roads and ports arrived, many lives here still begin and end beside the water. And before strangers understood the words spoken here, they first heard its rhythm. The sound of kulintang once traveled beside rivers, coastlines, and villages. A rhythm carried across generations, a rhythm that still survives today. The sound moves differently when heard beside the sea. It feels ancient, like memory refusing to disappear. Across the peninsula, celebrations continue rising beside the water. Every movement carries something inherited. A rhythm learned from elders, a pattern woven by hand, a tradition repeated so many times that it slowly becomes part of identity itself. Music, movement, color, communities gathering beneath the same sky. These traditions survive because people continue carrying them together. Not as performance, but as identity. Because cultures do not survive through buildings alone. They survive through people willing to remember. For centuries, many currents arrived beside these shores. Traders, travelers, settlers, foreign powers. And over time, the peninsula learned how to carry many voices without losing itself. Some languages are inherited. Others are formed slowly through centuries of encounter. Chavacano emerged from generations of exchange beside these waters. A language shaped by movement, by adaptation, and by people learning how to live beside one another. In many parts of the world, difference becomes division. But here, many identities learned how to exist beside the same sea. Even the old walls beside the coast carry the weight of history. For centuries, this peninsula stood at the meeting point of trade, migration, faith, and conflict. Foreign empires once attempted to anchor themselves here. They arrived carrying flags, cannons, and the belief that coastlines could be fully controlled. But these waters were never shaped by only one people. The sea kept bringing new currents, and Zamboanga learned how to endure them all. Long before foreign forts rose beside these shores, the people of these waters were already connected to distant kingdoms. These seas were never isolated. They carried movement long before modern borders existed. The ocean connected civilizations here centuries before colonizers arrived. Chinese imperial records once spoke of thriving coastal communities in these southern seas. Long before modern nations were established, ships were already navigating these waters with remarkable skill. Ships crossed these waters carrying silk, ceramics, spices, and stories from lands far beyond the horizon. The sea carried more than trade. It carried knowledge, language, belief, and memory from one generation to another. The peninsula did not become layered overnight. It was shaped slowly by centuries of arrival, departure, and exchange. And perhaps that is why the sea still feels alive here. Because these waters remember movement. Beyond the coastlines and crowded ports, another rhythm continues surviving quietly in the highlands. Buklog. For the Subanen people, the land and community were never separated from tradition. Buklog is more than ceremony. It is memory carried together. A gathering that strengthens community, honors tradition, and reconnects generations to ancestral identity. In 2019, Buklog was recognized by UNESCO as an important cultural heritage tradition. But recognition alone does not guarantee survival. Traditions disappear quietly when fewer hands continue carrying them. Not through violence alone. Sometimes traditions fade simply because the next generation no longer has the opportunity to inherit them. And many communities today struggle to preserve practices that once shaped entire generations. The world changes quickly. But some traditions are not meant to compete with modern life. They exist to remind people where they came from. The sound beneath Buklog is not only rhythm, it is continuity. A people reminding themselves that they still remember. And perhaps that is why traditions like this matter. Because memory disappears quietly when nobody continues carrying it forward. To the people of Zamboanga, your peninsula carries the sound of many histories living beside the same sea. Your history was never carried by only one voice. It lived through many languages, many rhythms, many journeys across the same sea. The peninsula survived because its people learned how to carry many currents without losing themselves. To those who continue preserving these traditions, thank you for refusing to let them disappear. Keep teaching the rhythms. Keep raising the sails. Keep carrying the memory forward. A culture survives when someone chooses to carry it, and here, many still do.